Hello everyone, this is Zach Stockbridge. I'm going to do something just very quick and dirty. I'm not going to make this video fancy in any way, but I wanted to share a really cool technique that I've learned and developed for using Excel to help me grade homework assignments. Most of my assignments are online and I don't print papers out, so grading them can be a little bit of a slow process. You go question by question and I'm thinking, all right, how many points does this person get? How many points does this question get? And I lose track of things. And that's ultimately, I don't do a very good job of being fair to the students. So here in Excel, I'm going to show you how to do this. Here's a rubric that I've worked up. And basically what this does is I just enter question by question and how many points each question is worth and how many points the student earns. And then I can make quick comments, and they can be short, they can be detailed, or I can skip them entirely, but I can go question by question. What I really like though is it keeps track of my points for me. And all I have to do as I go through here is enter in what they earned. So, okay, 2 points, 2 points, yeah, this one, they did well. And keep going. This one, yeah, maybe they didn't do so well. Maybe they only got 1.5. And et cetera, et cetera. And what hopefully you can see happening down here at the bottom of the screen is as I type things in, it tallies all the point totals and gives the percentage that the student has earned so far on the assignment already done. I don't have to do any additional work for that. And anything that's blank is an automatic 0. So if they just didn't do anything, I can do something as simple as, hey guys, you skipped this question? What happened? What's wrong? And all of these are automatic 0s already. I can even set it up so that however many points the assignment is worth doesn't really matter, because I can scale it to whatever I want it to be actually worth in the gradebook. That's the quick overview, and now I'm just very briefly going to fly through and show you how to set one of these up from scratch. So here we are with the blank worksheet. And I'm going to make this one a lot smaller than the other, and I'm not going to format it nicely, but let's just say we've got 5 questions. And how many points it's worth. How many points the student earned. Quick comments, make that nice and big so I can put stuff in there. I like to highlight things a little bit with the grid. All right, I lied. I'll do a little bit of making it pretty. Okay, and let's just say this question's worth 10, this one's worth 10, this one's worth 20, because it's the big one, and then this other one's 5 and 5. All right, so now what I want to do, this is going to be very simple, is I'm going to start entering formulas. Whenever you type in a formula, you start with the equal sign, and I want to add or sum all of these cells. And so all I do is click and drag to highlight, close the parentheses, voila! The assignment is worth 50 points grand total. Now, I can do the same thing here. Or actually, because all of these cells are directly side by side with the ones I just worked with, I can do the drag and drop sideways. And the really nice thing that I like about this is, suppose that I decide, you know what, that question really isn't worth 10 points. It's a bit harder than that. Boom, the work is done. The totals change, everything changes. The same thing happens over here when you're scoring things. Oops, actually, let me set up my last formula first. So right here is where I want to have my percentage the student earned. So remember, percentages, points earned divided by points possible. And notice that I'm using the cells because I don't want to have to recreate any of these calculations if I decide to change a point value somewhere. Okay, we don't want that as a decimal, we want it as a percentage, so that's up here. Okay. And let's see. Let's suppose you've got some kind of goofy system and you actually want this assignment to be worth 70 points, but you've designed it so there's only 50 up here in the grade book. Well, okay, how do you do that? Really easy. Take the weight that you want it to be, multiply it by however many percentage points the student has earned. Aha, okay, so if the student only answered this one question, here's what I would put in the grade book, right there. And the nice thing is, as I go, everything is tallied up for me. So they answer this question. There we go. And so I can make all my comments, I can add things up, and everything is tallied. Now, when it comes to feedback for the students, this also gives you a nice little opportunity. Here it tells me exactly what I need to put in the grade book. Oh, and by the way, if I wanted to change this, even after I've plugged all these in, so you know what, that's really a 10-point question. It changes everything for me, including their total score. So you know what, they really did an okay job, maybe not quite that good, really earned a 16, boom, everything's done. And there are all things you can do to make this a little bit fancier. You know, we can add color and all this kind of stuff. But there you go. That's the quick technique for using Excel to help you with your grading. Now, the last step in this is not going to pop up on my screen here because I put this on my second screen, but if you have any kind of screen capture software, I like to use this one simply because I can specify the exact region that I want the picture to be taken, and so I can just click and drag from here to here, and it takes a quick screenshot, and I just slap that into Moodle or Blackboard or whatever learning system, and the students have the instant feedback. They see question by question, and you know, unicorns slide down rainbows into pots of gold. Everybody's happy. Hope that technique is helpful to you guys. Hope someone makes good use of it and you benefit from this little video.